One,
man.
2, 3.
What's going on with you, man?
Love you much.
How you feeling out there?
I'm good. How you doing, my brother?
Hey, man, I'm great. I ain't complaining
We to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They say,
Yes, sir.
they told me last time I did my thing, they said, look in the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear that?
Yeah, they said, you hardly look like I was nervous.
Yeah.
I
don't think it's nerves. It's just this something we ain't used to. You know what I'm saying? Like I ever stayed out the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like we took pictures here and there, but that was when everybody was around. But you know, we really didn't take pictures back then. You know, for a number of reasons. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, man.
For sure.
Hey, but check it out though, man. First thing I want to ask you, man. Why are you doing this?
Doing this so I can show some guys like me from where I come from, or guys like me from all over, you know what I'm saying, just to show them that they can change, you know what I'm saying, their life. They ain't gotta be doing the same thing, you know, that we did. I did that, so I'm trying to show them that they can make it.
Right.
They can become successful in life. I'm a living proof of it.
Right.
Coming from the dirt, you know what I'm saying, didn't have nothing. Being in a bad environment, you know what I'm saying, living in a bad environment.
Right.
And had to, you know, make it through that, whatever we had to do. You know.
Right.
But I just try to, you know, hopefully we can reach, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because even if you could get one person, you know, that one person can grab a person, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I understand that. Now,
Sure.
Okay, with that being said, just thinking of, you know what I'm saying, again, all the things you went through, all the stuff you had to deal with, this, that, and other, you know what I'm saying? So now you just feel like this is your calling, and this what you need to be doing?
For sure.
Okay.
I definitely do.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know, you know, a lot of younger guys, you know, that look up to me.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Of course.
You know, probably on different levels. I could probably say the streets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Me doing what I'm doing now, being positive, showing them what they can be.
Right.
How they can change. You know,
Right.
me being an example.
All
not
right.
talking about what, you know, what you should do and what, you know, I'm being a prime example.
Yeah. So, okay, what made you like that though? Like, cause you know, being for real with you, the only reason I'm asking that question because you know it's a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, OGs, whatever you want to call them, that don't even think about the shorties, that ain't trying to help the shorties, that don't care one bit, you know what I'm saying, and for the most part, use the shorties, you know what I'm saying, if they can. Yeah. So what do you get that mentality and that mindset from?
Being out there in the streets and me being around people who needed guidance, you know, somebody to look up to, and I always felt like I was one of them people that they looked up to get guidance from.
Right.
So it was just like I grew into it.
Right, you know? Right, okay.
Being around all my guys, taking care of my guys, looking out for my guys, and people around me, they kids, you know, the neighbors, the little kids running through the neighborhood and all that. I just loved being a part of other people, making people happy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I know how it was to not have nothing. You know, I see little kids going to the store or something, or to the park. They might not have no money. You know what I'm saying? If I knew I was doing what I was doing out there, so I felt like, yeah, I want to make some kids happy. Right. You know what I'm saying? One day, I'll give y'all $1 to get y'all some ice cream, or you know, buy all the kids some ice cream just so the kids can be happy.
Right.
But that's what made them look at me different, like, you know, because I did that.
Yeah, you cared.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you was coming up, did you have somebody around you like that? You know what I'm saying? That like, okay, as far as how you feeling, did you have somebody around you like that when you was a shorty?
No. That's what made me really want to do it too. Because I didn't have it. You know, I'm the type of person, I want people to to be happy, you know, and have some. You might not have something all the time, but it feel good to have some sometime, at least one time. Like, oh damn, man, and you can reflect back on it. Like, man, I did have that. You know, it felt good to have that. That should be a motivational factor for you to go get more though.
Right.
That's for any of us.
Right. And that's real, you know what I'm saying? Because I you know, I don't want to be biased, but I gotta be biased right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen some of the things, you know what I'm saying, that you've done, and you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and like I always said, that's why a lot of people do gravitate towards you, and they, you know what I'm saying? Because they see, you know what I'm saying, like, if they don't see the physical things that you do, you know what I'm saying, they see something in you. So, and that leads me to this, you know what I'm saying, like you doing the thing in the park with Matt Forte, you know what I'm saying? How did that come about?
With the Matt Forte, it was really through, like, I know he reached out to Kobe, you know, about the ceasefire thing, whatever they was doing with the ceasefire thing. He reached out to Kobe because he wanted to be a part of Chicago because he was still with the Bears.
Yeah.
You know, and this is something he always been doing, but he just wanted to do something with some people in Chicago.
Right.
And he reached out to Kobe. Kobe reached out to me, and when I met Matt, we just clicked right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? He was just a solid dude. We clicked right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? He took in a liking to, you know what I'm saying, me and my kids. Like, it was me and my two oldest sons when we met him. We was playing basketball on some monkey bars and shit. And he came over there, you know what I'm saying? He was playing with us, you know what I'm saying? We were dunking on each other, all type of shit.
Right.
And so we had fun. He took a liking to us, and he just started coming back, you know what I'm saying? We put together a coalition, you know what I'm saying, to have these little football camps, you know, flag football camps.
Right.
Every week for the whole summer.
Where y'all was having them at?
On 76 in Racine Park, right behind the skating rink.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Racine Park, yep. That's a legendary park too.
Yeah.
Legendary. For sure.
So, okay. What were some of the things though that y'all was doing out there? Like far as the flag football, what else was y'all doing out there?
So I know first things first, you know what I'm saying? All praise God, you know.
Yes,
Matt
sir.
was always about God first, so you know, he always we'll pray, you know what I'm saying, before we do anything with the kids, or he'll speak a message to the kids about God. We always did that before we did anything else.
Right.
Then, you know, we'll let the kids play football, and we'll be out there with them, interacting with them. And then we'll have, after we played and did everything that we was gonna do, we'll have food, you know what I'm saying, for the kids.
Right.
So when they get ready, they get hungry or whatever, or get ready to leave, they got something to eat. We got barbecue. We had people from the neighborhood just coming out volunteering.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a shout out Didi, you know, it was like Amina.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of oh my God, I'm sorry, I forget these names, but a lot of people came out, they supported us doing that, and they put they free time into it.
Right.
None of us weren't getting paid to do none of this stuff.
No, not at all.
Matt, I appreciate Matt though, you know, I really appreciate him. Right now today, he's still looking out for one of my little cousins that grew up in the camp with us. They still tight. My little cousin go to his church right now. They talk on the regular. My little cousin be at his house.
Right.
He didn't help my cousin like with, I don't even know if I should say it, you know what I'm saying, but he done helped him, you know, as far as college.
Yeah.
He done, you know,
Yeah.
he done did his thing, and I applaud that man, like, for even still, he'll tell you right now today, I still text him like, man, thank you, man, for, you know, he like, man, he deserved that. I'm like, still, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, because you ain't even have to do this.
Right.
You know, coming around on us, being with us for, I want to say we did it for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Straight,
okay.
summers.
Okay.
Summers straight.
Right.
I think probably when he got traded to the Jets, that's when things, you know, went a little different.
Right.
Yeah. I applaud Matt. You know, Joe came too. You know, I gotta shout Joe came out too. You know, because he was one of the first ones that started over there, and they was in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
They picked our neighborhood, so
Yeah.
that was a blessing in itself.
Yeah. Joe stayed pulling up though.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no problem with it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I told you, I remember we was eating Popeye chicken with them boys back then.
Man, on the block,
Yeah.
2, 3 in the morning, you know,
Yeah.
just out there chilling, like.
Right.
You know, I shout out Joe Kane, man. He a stand-up dude. You know, he do a lot for the city of Chicago and didn't have to. You know, that man, I give it to him. He a stand-up dude,
Definitely
man.
a real.
And I know a lot of people in Chicago. They didn't seen him like close up because he that type of guy. He gonna be right there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Pulling up in a $500,000 car. He had no problem with it. He
fuck
out there.
with, like Lil Ty and Lil Mikey and all of them, he fuck with them super here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I applaud him for that, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with some people from my neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Hey, but this the whole thing, man. Like, you know, you just gotta think though, man, like, you know, you was put in a position to be who you are for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So you using that power that you got for the good. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you mention them guys, and you know, it's a lot of more. You know what I'm saying? You can drop names all day long. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that you doing it. You see what I'm saying? That you putting forth the effort. You know what I'm saying? That you trying to get things on track. So, like, you think about all of the shorties, you know what I'm saying, or the youth, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying, that you're trying to help, you know what I'm saying? What's really like the underlying message that you really want them to get through? Like as far as the streets is concerned.
I want them to understand that the streets ain't what they think it is. You know, everybody that you hang with ain't your homie, ain't your brother. They ain't your real friend, you know. And I'm gonna give it to you 100. 9 times out of 10, nowadays, your man gonna tell on you. He gonna tell on you.
Church.
Pressure bust pipes. You know what I'm saying? A nigga can't stand to sit in one room, fucking freezing, you know, for 72 hours. Well, that was back then. Now it's 48 hours. A nigga can't take that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. These niggas be talking all that shit. I ain't gonna tell. When they get behind them closed doors, boy, it's a whole different person than that motherfucker. I guarantee that.
They say it's a lot of wet pillows in the joint, right?
Man, a lot of them. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this shit is real out here. I just be wanting people to understand, like, when y'all go do this, you know, shooting and hitting all these bodies and doing all this and that, when them people come, they ain't finna play with you. You know, they coming. They coming. It's gonna be bad too. They ain't gonna play with you.
Not at all, not at all.
Just want people to understand, like, this shit is real out here, man. Man.
It's a totally different ball game, you know what I'm saying, from when you was outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and you know, one thing about I just feel like we can call them the old days, whatever, you know what I'm saying, it was respect. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like, even for, like, okay, and you know, well, I'm gonna say it like this. Whatever y'all was doing on the block, y'all had respect for the neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's outside acting crazy. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? You seen the elders, you were helping with their bags, or, you know, if you was out there drinking or smoking, you would hide. You know what I'm saying? You would do that because the neighbors 9 times out of 10 protected you.
Yeah, that's another thing to say. Like, if y'all out there doing, you know, have respect for your neighbors. Have respect for the people around you, because them the people you gonna need when you really need somebody, and when you ain't got them, you ain't got nothing or nobody. Tell you real talk. When you can't depend on your neighbor, like, so you disrespecting your neighbor, just say the police might come down the block. You know, you might need to, you know, walk in the yard. I ain't gonna say run in the yard or run away. If you cool with them, they'll accept you doing that. But if you ain't, they get the fuck out my yard.
Yeah.
Don't come over here with that shit.
Quick.
You know what I'm saying?
Quick.
And the police on your ass. You know what I'm saying? And now you mad at your neighbor because you done disrespected them and ain't did what you supposed to do to help them. That's why a motherfucker ain't fucking with you. We always did that. We cut the neighbor's grass, you know what I'm saying? Clean up the block.
That's what I was finna get into, yeah.
We'll see them getting out their car. Man, y'all move down, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't wasn't saying bro back then, but we let them off, man, move down, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Let the neighbors get in the crib.
Right.
You know, give them their respect. You know, we'll get back to what we doing once they get in the crib.
And at the same time, they respected y'all. You
sure.
see what I'm saying? So that goes back to, again, you know what I'm saying? They won't call the police on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And again, they will let you step inside the gate. You know what I'm saying? They will offer you some food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. And see, that's the thing, again, that's crazy about today, because it all revolves around respect. How you think you're going to be somewhere making money and you cutting up?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I understand and I get that. And again, to your point, so I'm understanding what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just, again, if you could just get one person to understand that one person might tell one person, that one person, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I gotta ask you this though. The biggest, okay, a lot of us argue back and forth about why the youth like this. You know what I'm saying? Now I got my opinion. My opinion is my opinion. But what's your opinion? Why do you think the youth is like this today?
No guidance. You know, they so-called big homies be scared to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Not tell them, but give them advice. Like, cause there's some guys out here, they will listen. You know, no matter how tough nobody is, everybody got somebody they gonna listen to.
Of course.
Everybody.
Of
Whether
course.
it's your big cousin, your uncle, you know, your mama.
No question.
You know, we got somebody that we gonna listen to.
Right.
But sometimes we just, you know, the guys just be they just be sitting there looking and like, still, if you see somebody doing some shit, you know that ain't right, get in their ear, you know, act like you care. You know, you ain't gotta be like, man, don't do that shit, man. Bro, I don't think, you know what I'm saying, that's a good idea. I ain't being no whole ass nigga. I ain't scared either. But I don't think this one a good idea right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that crazy ass shit, motherfuckers gotta, you gotta stop.
And that's real too. That's real too, because if you know what I'm saying, if you could just learn how to talk to people, you can get through to them. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting from what you said. If you just learn how to talk to people, because you're right. If you go to somebody and talk to them like you give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, they'll be receptive to it.
Exactly.
But if you just going at them like, yeah, you
telling them, man, niggas ain't listening to that. One driving on them, trying to tell them what to do, and I ain't know. And you think about it though, we wasn't doing it. You know what I'm saying? No. They say the shorties not doing it. We know that, but think about it. We wasn't doing that either.
Right.
We wasn't letting nobody just come tell us anything, manipulate our mind to do whatever the fuck they wanted us to do or whatever.
Right. We
made our own decisions. That's why we here right now today to talk about this shit, because we made our own decisions, but they was the right decisions, not the wrong ones. We all made, you know, bad decisions at that time, but I think the decisions that when we made bad decisions, I think we made those at the right time. If that makes sense.
It make a lot of sense to me. But what do you say to this? Like, you know, it's like, I don't be wanting to paint a bad light on the shorties either. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they getting younger and younger. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was just something happened on 73rd and Halsted not too long ago. Well, the two little boys, one was 13, one was 15. And I don't know exactly what happened, but one of them ended up going to the hospital because the police shot him. You know what I'm saying? But they were saying, like, you know, he had a pistol and upped it on the police. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's getting younger and younger. So what do we do to compound that? Because again, 11, 12, 13-year-olds out here now, and they got poles.
You know that's fucked up when you got 11, 12-year-olds out here. That mean, I don't care what nobody say. That mean your mama she ain't really checking on you. Your daddy, somebody, they just let you out here loose like that. I can see shorties being out here, but y'all out here with these guns, big ass guns and shit, and for what? Like, it's not, life is not a fucking game. Like, they steady pulling up on each other, talking about where you at and all this, like, and making it I'm talking about like a all out thing where everybody gotta do this. Like, the shit don't make no sense at all. How the fuck you got an 11, 12, 13-year-old boy in your house with big ass gun and you don't know it?
Right.
I could see if he got that motherfucker somewhere outside and not coming in with it.
Right.
But these boys got the guns in their houses. You know why I know? Because they be on social media with them motherfuckers in their bedrooms and in the bathroom and all that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's the best of why you talking about social media. Like, it's the best some instances where I've seen kids playing with guns and they either pop they self or pop they friend. You know what I'm saying? I watched this one girl in the bathroom pop her friend. Yeah, and then popped herself.
Yeah, that was her cousin.
That was her cousin.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you even got females, you know what I'm saying, running around with the movement. You know what I'm saying? You know, we understand that it's always been females.
They think that's something to do now.
Right.
You know? They think it's like they done made it like a fact, but they don't even understand. They fucking their lives up. You catching these gun cases and attempt murders and aggravated batteries and all this shit, man. Y'all fucking y'all lives up. Backgrounds getting fucked up for no reason. This some shit you gonna have to fight for a long time. And I'm a living witness. I was 37 years old before I got my first real job. Like, I done had all type of jobs, like, but my first real job, I was 37 years old. And that's fucked up because of my background. And I ain't had no bad background. One time I had a situation and I got that on my background and it fucked me up for 37 years.
Right. So, again, and that's the whole point, man, that, you know what I'm saying, that you're really trying to hit home is like, you know what I'm saying, it don't, you know what, let me say this. The dudes that people was calling nerds or lame or whatever, them the dudes that grew up to being something. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of guys that I know nerds, they successful.
Right. And that's the thing. So again, I understand what you're telling them. Like, it don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to be smart.
Yeah.
And do and be different. You ain't everybody gotta do what the next man do.
Right.
Everybody ain't gotta do that.
Right.
Somebody out the crowd gotta be smarter than not saying calling nobody smarter than nobody else, but somebody gotta be smarter out the crowd.
Right.
Somebody gotta tell the guy, man, I think we should do this way. I think we should do this that way. I don't think the way you talking about doing it gonna work out. Somebody gotta be that bigger man. I was that shit. I ain't, boy, the motherfucker couldn't tell me nothing. To do nothing wrong. I'm gonna do it the way I'm gonna do it. And it was gonna be mostly the right way of doing it. I ain't trying to do shit wrong.
Right. And okay. And while we on that, if you talking to one of the little guys, and the little guy say, man, I'm going through XYZ. I need some money right now.
If one of the little guys came to me?
Yeah, but they not asking you, they just telling you, I'm going through something, I need some money right now. What would be your best advice for them?
It's a lot of jobs out here. They hiring like a motherfucker. And not only the jobs, it's so many ways to make money. Guys can get on their own thing. If you got a background, this the best way to get on. Get you a LLC, start your own business, grow your business, get your business going. You won't have to worry about your background. Your background ain't got shit to do with your business. You can use your business name, LLC, to get money. You just gotta find your niche, whatever you can do, whatever you can work with to get your shit going. Whatever you like to do. You might want to drive. Might want to do a delivery service. You might want to take people to dialysis. You might want to start a paint company. You might want to start cutting grass. You might want to start shoveling snow, plowing snow. Start your own business. You can do that and stay consistent.
And as far as that goes, like, okay, so even when you get the LLC, like, you can get a business grant and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Once you start building your credentials, it's all type of ways. You get your Duns and Brad. It's a few things you got to do. You got to get these things, but it's not hard. It's not hard at all. I wish I could go step by step, and it's not hard.
Okay, and let me ask you this, because you was putting me up on some game off camera, you know what I'm saying, and we was talking about stuff like credit, you know what I'm saying. So say one of these guys got a little job, you know what I'm saying, I don't mean little in this, I'm just saying got a job, they making a little money, whatever, and they want to get their credit straight. What would be something that you would tell them, like, you know what I'm saying, a little avenue that you could help them in?
Okay, so if you got your thing going, go to the credit union, start you a believer's loan. Believer's loan is like a loan for yourself. It's your money you paying back to yourself, but it's help build your credit to you. So it's like helping you in two ways, with the money and building your credit at the same time. You just got to go by the steps of doing it. Get the job, go to the credit union, get you an account, build an account for a few months, then start diving into the credit, the loans, believer's loan. They got different loans. I don't know what they call them. Ones that I used to do was believer's loan, but it's paying yourself, putting money back into your account. They may charge a little interest, but if you pay it back fast enough, on time, you won't have to worry about all that. So that's one step right there, getting your credit back on track.
Okay. So, go ahead.
You can get you a little credit card, get you a Capital One card. A Capital One card, $500. They start you off with $500. Get that, build that up. That'll start building your credit. Use your credit card for everything, all purchases. But by the end of the month, whatever you purchase, try to pay it. Don't try to, have no big interest. Try to pay as much as you can by the end of the month, but you can't be messing it up, jagging it off. Get your credit straight and do it the right way. Pay them bills.
There you go. And see, what I'm asking you is for the simple fact that it's somebody out there that needs that type of information.
That's for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That want to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, I'm doing this, but damn, I can't do this because of this. Mm-hmm. So, and it all goes hand in hand. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to that right there, like, even with with the credit, you get your credit straight. Now, what you think, say again, okay, you talked about the business when we talking about credit now. You get your credit straight and say you want, let's say you want a Cadillac. Now, but you live in, you know what I'm saying, in one of them ones, you know what I'm saying, them slum joints. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What would be your advice? what would you do?
If I wanted a Cadillac?
Yeah, you wanted a Cadillac, but your crib is, you know, or you living with somebody and you want a car.
That car gonna come last. I'm gonna make sure where I'm staying at decent first. You know, I'm gonna make sure my stability. I gotta have stability because what is a car without having a home?
And see, this what I'm saying, I mean to cut you off, but I'm asking that because, see, again, a lot of us not taught these things, not taught these steps. We just go, let's get the chain, let's get the car, let's get the, you know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking, hold on, let me get straight first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, some stability, and that'll come in time. But see, it's a lot of us not taught those steps. So we just run and run and run, and then turn around. Man, I had 100,000, and what happened to it?
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll give you an example. I was living in Lansing in some apartments. I stayed there maybe about 4 or 5 years, but you know, every year the rent go up.
Yeah.
So when I first moved in, the rent was like $900. You know, when I moved up out of there, before I moved out of there, I was paying $1,300. That was for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Right.
2-bedroom apartment. That right there made me start thinking like, I need to get my own. I started looking at people mortgages and, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, damn. $1,300 for mortgage, $1,400, $1,500 for mortgage, and 4 bedrooms and a garage, finished basement. I'm like, man, I need to get my own shit.
Right.
So I got with a lady, you know, a lady in my job who I work with, Janine. I'm shout her out too. Love you to death. She helped me out, changed my life.
Janine, that's what's happening.
Yeah, she helped me, you know, get my crib. You know, she was on me, you know, about what I needed to do, you know, to get the crib. I just had to do what I had to do.
Right.
You know, so once I told her what I was on, she started, you know, looking for cribs and this and that. And I made it through all the stages of being pre-approved to the end of approval.
Yeah.
She helped me find these cribs. I looked probably about 20-some cribs.
Okay.
And I picked the one that I live in now.
Right.
But it was like 3 or 4 of them that I wanted.
Okay.
But I picked this one because it was right in the neighborhood that I needed. But mostly $1,300 was my mortgage when I first moved in. $1,300.
Wow.
And I was paying that for a 2-bedroom apartment. So that's what made me want to get my own shit. Like, so if y'all out there renting, and I advise you to get your own shit. You know, if you get your own shit, you paying mortgage, that's building your credit. Building your credit.
Yes,
instead of you paying somebody else mortgage for you to just stay there, and you can't even do what the fuck you want to do in their cribs. You can't paint the walls.
Right.
You can't stomp too loud. You can't make no noises. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't have no dogs. You can't have no cats. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, no freedom.
Get your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your own shit. I'm telling you, if you able to do it, do it. You know, even if be like the Mexicans. Shout out to the Mexican shit. Get you a coalition of motherfuckers. Get y'all a crib and y'all break away from each other. Year by year, if, you know, everybody stay in the crib together, get your money up. You know, y'all can all get your money up and your credit up together in one house. If y'all got it like that, if y'all tight like that and jammed, if you love your friend or your family like you say you do, you will do it. You'll go stay with another motherfucker and pay them.
Hey.
You'll go stay in a hotel and get them all that shit. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy you said
It's real shit. I done seen it. Motherfuckers going staying in hotels for months and shit. You paying them all this money. Why?
And that you know, that's crazy though, man, because you just led me right into something, and I was just finna ask about support. And you just was talking about that, but you just went right into it. Like, okay, we'll go to Gucci, we'll go to Louis, we'll go, and we gonna pay them.
Yeah.
But when it come to us,
Won't even buy shit.
No, or we want a gapper. You know what I'm saying? Look out! Oh, you ain't got to
Let
be
me
like
get
that.
3 shirts for the. Let me get 3 for the 70. The shirt's $75, like $25 a piece. You want 3 for the 70? Come on, bro. But you going to Gucci and giving them all that and taxes.
Yeah, yeah.
Louis Vuitton, Celine, you know what I'm saying?
Why do we do that though?
It's a fact. Like, I don't do that shit. Like, I'm a type motherfucker. If I know you, I see you doing something, I'ma support you at least once. You know, I'ma support anybody. That's just me.
All day.
I wish people was the same way with me, but you know, it's cool. But I'm just that type of person. I'ma support you.
And that's what I'm talking about. Because even with and we'll just keep it on you then. Even what you're doing, you got your clothing business going on, etc. You know what I'm saying? All these things happening. You know what I'm saying? And you might know 10,000 people. And you'd have been around these 10,000 people. You did something for them one way or another. So, you know, I mean, it don't stop you because you're going to always be motivated. But do you get like, you know what I'm saying, a little angry about that? Do you feel a certain way about that? Let me say it like, I'm not angry. Do you feel a certain way about that though?
I ain't gonna say I feel a certain way about it, but it do cross my mind.
Yeah.
I'll say that. It crossed my mind thinking about people who don't support me for all the support that I have showed people and have done for people. Like, done for people. Like, you know, it crossed my mind a lot. You know.
You just use it for motivation, right?
Yeah, I definitely do that. I ain't gonna lie. I want them to see me. They gonna see me too.
Ain't no question.
You're gonna see me real soon.
Ain't no question.
Thank y'all for motivating me, for not helping me.
Talk about it. Hey man, I ain't gonna hold you long, man, but I gotta go with this. Since we talking about the support and all this, man, and I just feel like, again, like this is the reason for you doing this, like you said, because you've been through this, and this is also support. You see what I'm saying? Because when you giving out the information and you giving it away for free, like what your boy said, $1 million worth of game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Gilly and Wallow. Yeah.
Gilly and Wallow, they doing their thing, man. I love them niggas.
Hey.
Everything. They love the hood too. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm a hood nigga. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I come from the hood and I'm repping the hood, you know what I'm saying, for life. I ain't saying like I'm no gangbanger, no shit like that. You know, from where I come from, I ain't the type of guy I'm gonna forget about. I could go back to that motherfucker 10 years from now, the people who I know around there, they got kids, I'm gonna look out for them. They kids, grandkids, oh man, the kids who I knew that group, if they got kids, I see them kids, I'm gonna look out for them. They gonna be taken care of if I got it.
All day long. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't want to be biased, but you know, I've been a witness, you know what I'm saying? Several instances. So, I mean, again, you know, we're going to talk more, we're going to do what we're going to do, but I'm going to end
I take care of my kids too. Don't let a motherfucker tell you I don't take care of mine. I just wanted to put that out there because people probably will be, you know, they'll have a different little perspective on you, or somebody might say something, but I'm telling you, 100. Anybody that know me,
kids all the time. What's that?
But I got some shit going on too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be one of them that, you know, might be saying that I'm not that. You know, she lying. Everything.
So she
lying. If it's one out there, she lying.
Right.
My kids, all of them know I love them to death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's part of why you are like you are, period. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I told you this before, your heart bigger than your body. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. You know what I'm saying? And again, with you having that leader quality that shows in, you know what I'm saying, not just your kids, but the neighborhood. the elders, the kids, the shorties, whatever.
The church.
Yeah, the church, whatever.
Been there
You see
too,
what I'm saying?
you know?
Even with why you talking about the church, like Father Mike speaks highly of it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Father Mike.
All day speaks highly of it. Yeah. So, you know, again, you just having that leader spirit is what got you, you know what I'm saying? Just my opinion, it got you on what, you know what I'm saying, what you trying to do. Well, not what you trying to do, what you gonna do.
Blessing from God, making me a leader, natural born leader. Ain't no me trying to act to be no leader. I was born a leader. And I learned that. I really learned it when I in my 20s, but I noticed it, you know, growing up, like, cause I have people gravitate to me, you know, I ain't nothing that I'm forcing or making nobody to do nothing this or that, you know, it's just natural leadership, you know. I'm grateful for it. I thank God, but then sometimes it's like a gift and a curse too, you know what I'm saying? Because like on one end, you know, people can like you for being a leader. On the other end, people can like you, not like you, for being a leader.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Looking at it the wrong way, you know, judging you the wrong way.
Right.
You know, especially like when we was in the streets, you know, like I could say, my guys, they parents, you know, they didn't like us in the beginning because they kids was gravitating towards us. You know what I'm saying? Looking at us as being leaders or whatever.
Right.
We all, you know, so they didn't like us in the beginning, but later on down the line, as they got to know us, they started liking us. You know, all my guys' parents, you know, started liking us, loving us at one point in time because they seen that we wasn't what they thought we was, and what they were seeing out the window.
It was the misconception, right?
Yeah, definitely misconception. Right.
Okay. So even on that, like I said again, I ain't gonna hold you all day, but even on that, let me say this and then I leave it alone. Even on that, right? Y'all doing whatever y'all doing out there. Y'all had to tell, you know, hey, this ain't all, you know what I'm saying, fun and games. It ain't all, you know what I'm saying, glamour and stars. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But by you being who you are, they just still wanted to be around. We had a conversation earlier, again off camera, talking about, you know what I'm saying, white boy rest his soul, you know what I'm saying, want to be around, you know what I'm saying? And some people look to you in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Man, dude is just that. You know how Allen Iverson described Michael Jordan? I seen his aura. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know when people see you, again, you can't see yourself through somebody else's lens. You see what I'm saying? So again, when they came to you and they wanted to hang out on the block, you know what I'm saying? What would you tell them?
First of all, I'm accepting everybody with open arms, you know what I'm saying? But I'll let a nigga know, like, this shit real, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what the day gonna bring, you know? We had all type of shit going on when we was coming up. So, like, I could tell the guys, like, man, really, it depends, really, to tell you the truth on the person, because I'm the type of person, like, I can see if you ready for this or you ready for that. If you gangster or if you not. If you smart or you know what I'm saying, you dumb or you slow, whatever I'm saying. But I ain't saying I put nobody in those zones like that, but I'm saying in my mind, I knew what each person was capable of.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I accept you for who you are. You play your role. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Chicago Bulls. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and then the surrounding, you know, the crew, you know what I'm saying? Everybody play their role to be a championship team, and that's what we was.
Right.
I can say that about the neighborhood. I can vouch, you know, anybody, and all the guys. I ain't even talking about just BDs. Anybody around that neighborhood can say, yeah, them guys was. We was around for a long time.
Stand up guys. Right.
We all played our role.
Yeah. So, alright, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gonna leave it there, man. But I gotta let you go out on this note right here, man. If you could say something, anything like that you feel that you would need to say to one of these little dudes that's out here ready to crash out, whether it's over female, whether it's over some money, whether it's whatever the case may be, ready to crash out, and they came to you and they was like, "Hey, big bro, I'm finna." What would you say to them?
Don't do it. It's so much more to life than that female. It's gonna be so many more females out here. It's so much more to life than what this nigga said, or dissing and disrespecting you on the live, and it's so much more to life than that. It's bigger. You know, it's just like you don't want to just put yourself in a position to where you won't see yourself graduate from high school, going to college, getting a good job, watching your kids grow up, seeing your grandkids, you know, being with your mama on her birthday, being with your daddy on his birthday, on your birthday, celebrating life, period. It's just so much more to life than picking up a gun, going out there doing bullshit, because in the end, it's gonna come back. One way or the other, it's gonna come back. Believe it. And karma is like a little worse than it was back in the day. I think that shit coming around a lot faster than it used to. I just pray, you know what I'm saying, all the shorties, man, out there, man, get it together. Even, you know what I'm saying, like I got family members that's out there and that shit, man. I'm talking to them too. You know, I ain't putting, you know, singling nobody out or no shit like that, man. I'm talking to all the youth, man. Anybody that would listen, do it. Change the shit, man, for real, man, because that shit ain't what it is out there, man. Get your own mind, be different. And one thing I say, like I said about Nemo and, you know, FYBJ, man, shout out to that dude, man, doing your thing. You started that shit, man. Keep that shit up, man. More power to you guys, man, with the peace shit. Want to see that shit. Shout out to Lil Durk for jumping on there, fucking with FYBJ, man. That shit, that's big, man. That shit is large, man. Shout out to them guys, man. And that shit gonna change a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, with Durk jumping on there doing that shit. And I gotta give it to Tay too, Tay Savage, cause he was one of the first ones. Him and FYBJ, man, they started that shit, man, and I knew he was gonna do that shit. I told motherfuckers he was gonna do that shit. Shout out to them niggas, man. Y'all keep that shit up, man, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that shit spread through the city, you know what I'm saying, with everybody, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to all you little shorties out there doing y'all thing, man. Keep it up, man. Get big and change some people's lives, man.
My man.